Let's talk a little bit more about the philanthropic space. What are some of the biggest barriers in bringing equity into the philanthropic space?
Ooh, yeah, power. The
Mhm.
way that power is understood and distributed, I would say, is a pretty big barrier. Foundations and people with money, they hold a lot of power because our nonprofit organizations have to ask for that and have to show up in a way that encourage a donor or funder to be willing to invest those resources and continue to invest them over time. So I think that that has been hard. I think the other thing that I often see sort of showing up is this idea that we really want to have transformational work happening, that we desperately want our nonprofit organizations to achieve their mission or achieve their vision, but we don't understand what that costs. We don't understand that that may be something that can't be accomplished with a year of a grant or 5 years of a grant, or that it can't be accomplished if we ask for 100,000 and you give us 50. Like, we can't make all of the things we asked for happen. And this piece that there has to be a bigger partnership. It's not the responsibility of one institution. And oftentimes when I look at the way that, philanthropy has flowed, it is, I give to this organization, I give to that organization, I
Mhm.
give to this third organization, because it makes me feel good, or these are the causes that I'm connected to. But those organizations aren't necessarily talking with each other or planning with each other because there is this sense of competition and of
Yes.
siloedness, and that
Mhm.
there's a scarcity mindset and there are only so many funds available, and so I have to show up in the best way possible. And I think that that has created this really harmful scenario with nonprofits where we want to commit to doing something huge
Mhm.
because we need the money to keep our lights on, to keep our programs moving. That winds up sometimes producing underwhelming results for funders. And then funders feel a little, I don't want to say tricked, but there's a lack of trust. Like, well, we thought this is what you were going to show up with, and that didn't really happen.